Alright, Joey, here's another one for you. And to let you know, this will be the third time I've tried this. Stuff keeps happening. Life interjects. You know how it goes. So there was some fun stuff I was doing. I watched a video where a guy made a debris ring around the planet. Just a bunch of trash, and then had fun flying into it. So I was playing with that a bit, but it evolved and morphed and became something that's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But what it was is, you come in with ideas, and Kerbal says, "No, your ideas are no good. I don't like your ideas. I'm gonna fie on your idea. But here's some tweakies that are just so much more fun than what you had." And that's what happened. So they're a bunch of independent rockets. Each one has its own brain. It's got a command module, fuel tank, and an engine. And there's a bunch of them. And the Kerbals are just there because the command pod was how the whole thing started and just evolved from that. So they're just there to make sure all the systems are in check before they let everything go. And then they'll commentate over the Kerbal Sports Network. So let them calm down a little bit wobbly on the edges here. And I'll find one in the center, hopefully, that won't see too much action to kind of view from. And it's going to kick me to the side for the launch anyway. Oh boy. It takes a couple seconds. Oh boy. Frame rate is beautiful. Come on, fellas, don't fight too hard. There's a piece of space for all of us. Oh shit. Oh man. Things like that can ripple through the whole population. This guy right here is gonna mess us all up. Will I survive? Will I be one of the lucky few? Kind of attached to a couple of guys over here. Get the hell on, guys. No hard feelings. See you later. Oh, it is a blooming flower of death. I've done this a bunch of times and it's so random every time. Wow, go guys. I never know where to look. There's so much action. It all seems to be happening behind me, but so that was the fun thing I discovered. You put enough of these little guys together, and they all have SAS, and they just they have personality. course, they drop off at 2.5 kilometers. Which is bittersweet, since it improves the hell out of my frame rate, but reduces how cool the explosions are later. Nah, I'll be all alone. By the time we come back to the atmosphere, all of these guys will be more than 2.5 kilometers away, and they'll just disappear the same way as soon as we start hitting atmosphere. Because I think it's 20 something. We're about to hit the mark, yeah. That's about the spot where they don't disappear anymore. It's about the spot where they start losing fuel, too. It's raining probes. I lost so many of them to the rally. Jeez. Well, that's about all the fun of it. Fuel go, die fuel, buy fuel. Just work until you die. Although, actually, oh, not enough survived to even give me cool map view arcs. Meh. I'm complaining. I'm a whiner. Even turned the VSync off. Ugh. Well, let's crash. Boring. Launch. Oh, we can't have that load time have to happen twice. We'll do this again. I'm going to do it one more time for you. We're going to have a little fun with it. See about maybe letting these guys stabilize a little while. Maybe not, because at, you know, 1 frame a week, it takes a while for these guys to chill out. But, you know, that's where we can talk about movies. We can talk about books. Yeah, that's funny. I haven't read any books. You can talk about girls, but your wife probably wouldn't like that. Well, we got Jebediah. And Milfred. Milfred, that sounds like a girl's name. And you can only get girl Kerbals with mods. Which just isn't fair. Because what's wrong with you, Kerbals? Get into this century, man. Women are awesome at shit. Maybe SAS help a little bit. Yeah, struts, of course. This thing was a wiggle worm before I even did that. I'd say give it a 10 count, but that only ends up being, you know, 1/3 of a second. We know Jebediah is going to be happy no matter what. Oh, I gotta switch one. Gotta switch to one to watch from. Usually these guys in the middle do alright. Usually. Let's launch! race is on. Down the street. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, damn it. You guys, can you fail under us? You gotta climb up on top of the bed and just die. Damn. So much metal carnage. Again, it's a good thing these guys don't have souls. Don't come after me. Now, why would you blow up? Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Sometimes there's just too much action to even take in. At least at the beginning. And of course, as you get higher, the frame rate improves. Speaking of which, so that's usually about the end of the action. Oh yeah, and it snows until, from like 6,000 to 7,000 meters, it snows. Or 7,500. And then it goes away. You know, it's just a chunk of the atmosphere that's constantly snowing. Yeah, and they're all zero probe. Because when I was testing this out, they all said untitled spacecraft probe, and they're all looped over each other and just ugly. Ugly. Okay, that's a little better as far as numbers. Angel hair pasta. Just gonna be raining dumb rockets. Angelic music. It's a very violent sound for just running out of fuel. What's up, homie? this guy will be too far away by the time we get back down to atmosphere. Oh, my buddy's pissing off. I don't want him to. I want to run our way back down. Will any of us actually hit the debris ring I started making? Nope. That's all I could keep. Alright, death. And yeah, they're just gonna start disappearing. Under 25 kilometers. And as usual, you die alone. Wet and powerless.